it's Peggy from prettypapercards.com, and I'm here with my little dog Ellie. Welcome to the Tuesday Facebook Live. How are you? How's your Tuesday going? We're good. We're having some lovely weather here in Southern California. Actually, it's going to be a little bit warm, 85, but it gets much warmer further into the summer. So we're just enjoying it being about 85, but we do have our air conditioner on because my husband works at home, and I'm kind of doing my stamping business at home, and so it's really nice to have the air conditioner on. So I'm happy to see you today, and I thank you for popping on. We're going to give Tuesdays a try here. Because I wanted to give an opportunity for those who can't make it on Friday afternoons late to come on an earlier and different day. So I'm going to do it Tuesday at 1 o'clock Pacific time for a while, a couple weeks, and you let me know what you think. We're just going to give it a try today. So I hope you like it. And plus, there's just so much new product to share. From the new catalog, I just have to show you new stuff. So if you're watching on the replay, let me know. And I would love to just chat with you. So Robin, hey, good to see you. So I have one thing to tell you that might happen while I'm on. So I'm expecting, Ellie is acting like she wants to get down. I'm expecting the UPS man with the delivery of Stampin' Up products, yay! And so I'm expecting a box, and when the UPS man comes, Ellie just goes nuts. So I want to forewarn you, and she thinks that I need to definitely go to the door and get the package or greet the man, because she mostly likes people, the man or woman, the UPS person. So if that happens during our live, we're just going to relax and enjoy it and see if we can continue, because she does calm down in a few minutes. So I'm going to put her down and tell you about a couple of fabulous offers that we have, that Stampin' Up! Has during the month of June, that I want you to know about. And June 30th is a week from today. So I want to give you time to make sure that you can take advantage of these offers. Now, one offer is, and I'm looking at my notes, so I'm sure to tell you the right thing. I've got my notes over here. Extra bonus rewards through June 30th. So for the month of June, we've been having extra bonus rewards. And that means you normally get rewards for your orders. If you order $150 in product from Stampin' Up, as you're ordering it, when you come to the end of your order, it'll say that you get an extra 10%, which is $15 more. So you get to order an additional something for $15, or a couple things. Isn't that neat? That's standard. Now, during the month of June, if you order $250, which also gets a 10% reward, if your order is $250, Stampin' Up! Will give you an extra $25 in rewards to spend right at that time. Hey, Carol Ann, good to see you. So that means if you place an order of $250 before June 30th, you not only get the regular $25 rewards, which is 10%, and that means you continue to shop and get more things for $25. You'll get an additional $25 during the month of June. So for a $250 order, you get $50 in free product right at that time. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? And I want you to take advantage of that while it's here. So that's why I want to tell you about that. The other fabulous offer is a free bundle when you join Stampin' Up! Now, normally joining Stampin' Up! Is you pay $99, you get $125 free product, and it all ships free. There's no obligation, and once you join, you can buy everything for 20% off. That's pretty good, isn't it? Now, and you're good for a good 3 months, maybe I think 4, because you'd have a pending month, so you don't have to do anything but buy product for 20% off. But during the month of June, there's an extra free bundle when you join Stampin' Up. So if you join, you will get any free bundle in the new 2020-2021 annual catalog. Any bundle, any price, and that's a pretty good deal. And when you join, there's no obligation. It just means that I get to know you, and we get to chat, and I get to send you cards, and you become one of my team, and we play. I have quite a few hobby demonstrators, which means they just joined for the discount, and that's how I joined. So I wanted to let you know about those great offers during the month of June, only good for 1 more week. So now let's get to what we're going to do today, and that is we're going to look at the gorgeous Posies suite. At first I didn't get it, even though I loved it. I didn't place it on my pre-order, but my friend Robin got it, and I saw hers, and it was all over. So let's take a look at what you can get and what's available in the gorgeous Posies kit and stamp set. So let's take a look down here, and let's see. Okay, there we go. Here is the gorgeous Posies suite in the catalog. It's an all-together suite. It does not come with a stamp set, though. You buy that separately, and I'll show that to you in a little bit. This is the suite, and it comes with a box, which I didn't really realize. This is a box, and I'll show you that live. And it comes with everything to make these different cards and these envelopes up here. Isn't that, I mean, I would have purchased it anyway, just for the colors and just for the flowers. I mean, I do love flowers. A lot of people say we have too many flowers, but I love flowers. And then here is the rest of the kit. Well, this shows you all the different little things you get, and we're going to look at those. And then this is a picture of the stamp set, which is separate. But truthfully, you don't really even need the stamp set to make this card kit. I got it because I think it's pretty, and I'm going to show you what we can do with it. So that was on page 8 of the catalog. So now let's take a look at what you get in this kit. First of all, you get this beautiful box. Can you see this box? I know I have the camera down a little bit so that you can see everything closely. This is a beautiful box. I've got a few things in it, you can tell. And it has a little loop closure and a little gold button so that you can put that over if you want. And then inside, it's lined beautifully inside. And I have a few, it has kind of watercolor splotches on the inside. And I have a few little punch outs that came with it. And then it also comes with this really, let me see, get that in the camera. Highland Heather Baker's Twine. Is that beautiful or what? And a beautiful, I have it clipped together so it won't come apart. A beautiful gold and white ribbon to create your cards with. It also comes with some instructions, and here are the other things that come in your kit. Hey Lori, good to see you. So you get 4 different types of cards, pre-made card bases. So let's take a look at one. And I've just paired these fronts. You can pair any fronts with it that you want. So this is kind of a petal pink base, card base. And this is one of the tops that you can use for it. I mean, what else do you need to do besides that? The only thing you would do is put on a sentiment and some of the ribbon or baker's twine. And it's good to go. And you get 3 or 4 of each. And like I said, this little top piece, this beautiful floral piece, can be used on any of the other card bases. I just put them together like this. Okay, here's the next one. This card base is soft sea foam, and this is the top piece that I've chosen to go with it. Isn't that beautiful? And the colors are rich razzleberry, gorgeous grape, Highland Heather, petal pink, a little gold. Isn't that beautiful? But you could put this top piece, let's look at it with the previous one. It's just as pretty with the previous one, isn't it? Gorgeous. Then you have more petal pink card base, another petal pink card base, and a different top piece. I'm not really sure which way it goes. It's really beautiful either way, or oh, maybe it stands up like this. It's spectacular, that's all I can say. I mean, these are just so pretty. Just like I said, just there's no other word but spectacular. You can give a suggested word if you want. So here is I think this is a purple posy card base, and here's another beautiful top piece to put on it, and you can see it has watermarks, a little watercoloring look. It has gold. Can you see that those are little gold sparkles in there? Right here, that's gold. I mean, it's gorgeous. Then you get a set of, I think there are 20 cards altogether, and then you get a set of 20 envelopes. The envelopes are all the same, but they go with every card base. They're very, very pretty. And then you get even more goodies. And let me see if I can show you the more goodies. Okay, so here are some of the things that I had punched out. These are some little flowers that you can punch out and put on your cards, and I'll show you how I did that in a few minutes. And you've got purple flowers, purple circles, petal pink circles, and petal pink flowers and leaves. Aren't those gorgeous? And then you have die cut pieces that you can use. For example, here are some die cut circles that you can put sentiments on. Look at these pretty pieces that you punch out, and here are some longer ones. So you get all of that in your kit. It's $32, I think. Yeah, $32 for the kit and the box. Now, and you get an instruction sheet, okay? Hey, Brian. Thanks for popping on. Now I'm going to show you cards that I've made with this gorgeous Posies kit. Here's one I made using the kit, and you can see that I just did the card base. I added one of the pretty other pieces that we get. I stamped a sentiment. I layered it on top of another one of those die cut pieces. I put some of the ribbon under it, and I added a flower and some leaves. Now, honestly, and it comes, then you'd send it with this beautiful envelope. Isn't that, I mean, it's just shockingly beautiful. I just love this kit. I might have to buy 2 or 3 of them. And here's another more simple one that I did using, again, the petal pink background. This is a different one of the sheets. I stamped in, I think I used Flirty Flamingo on that, and that might be one of the coordinating colors. Hi, Jeanette, good to see you, and Patricia. I stamped in Flirty Flamingo for the sentiment and put some more of those little cute little punch out pieces on there. Let me hold it up and you can see how I added those. I mean, don't you just love this set? So for $32 you get all of this stuff. You can create 20 beautiful cards and people will be blown away. I think these are even more beautiful than Hallmark cards, don't you? I seriously do. They're just beautiful. And then here is the stamp set, and that's what I thought we'd play with today, is we'll just make a card using the stamp set. And I really like it. One reason is that it's, let me put it up so you can see all the pieces. It's actually a distinctive stamp set, and I've told you before how much I love distinctive stamp sets. It's like a photorealistic is what they call it. And it has some nice sentiments. It has celebrate your day, get well soon, for a very kind and thoughtful friend, and then wishing you comfort and peace at this time. So there's some good sentiments and some loose looking watercolory flowers. And let me show you what these can do. Okay, here's the card that we're gonna make today that I created using this stamp set. So you can buy the stamp set separately, $19 for the stamp set. You don't need to get the kit. Thank you, Patricia, for sharing. And I made this using Melon Mamba, but we're going to remake it today using our new Magenta Madness. I don't know why I didn't use that. And here's a kind of an alternate card that I made that's a little bit simpler. So let's get started because I see time ticking away. I was just going on and on about how much I love this stamp set. All right, so I'm going to start. I have a card base to put this on, but this is a piece 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we're just going to start stamping. And it's very much like Beautiful Friendship, where it's loose in that you can almost do anything with it and it works great. So I'm going to use the large flower stamp in the Magenta Madness ink, and I'm just going to put a few of them around. And look at how, isn't that just spectacular? I mean, you don't even do anything. The stamps, these stamps are so pretty, the distinctive stamps. I just love them. I'm going to put a little bit of one out, whoops, out to that corner. Okay. So there we have our flower. Now we're gonna do some masking. I think most of you probably know what masking is. Hey, Robin. Yes, very pretty. Everything in this thing is pretty. So what masking is you mask off one or more of your already stamped images. And the way I do it is I used this is a Post-it note, and the sticky part is up here. So I stamped again on the sticky note, cut it out by hand, fussy cut, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to lay it over the already stamped image, and we can stamp anything else all around it. And we're going to stamp some of our leaves. Again, these leaves are loose kind of, and you just stamp them wherever. Let me see if I can get this in the picture for you. Okay. So this is a little stuck on, but I'm going to hold it with my finger, ink up my stamp, and we don't need to get all of the leaves, but just a little bit in there. There we go. And we'll do a couple more. Let's see. I think I'm going to move my mask down here, and I'm going to put some leaves coming off this one, like that. Move my mask up here and put some more leaves. Well, I think I'll put a leaf up here. Now I'm going to do a couple other things, and we might come back with leaves. Let's see. Now another thing this stamp set has is the funniest and cutest little 3 yellow dots. I'll show you. Here it is on the card that I made that I'm going to try to recreate. And it's kind of like, it's a little, I think it could go in the center of the flower, but it's also kind of another flower bunch, a grouping of flowers. Now where's my mask? Okay, so I'm going to put my mask back on here, and we're going to put some of these flowers out and about all over around here to make it just look like just a grouping of flowers, just like that. Okay, and I think we might do a few down in here because they're just so cute, and they really come alive in a minute when you see me add, whoops, that one didn't come out very good. When you see me add their little, I don't know, stamens, their little insides. There's this cute little stamp that just has, it looks like 3 little smiles, and that goes on the inside of them. So let's see if we can do that. And it's really kind of arbitrary. You know, you just look, do you see how those are working? And even, you know, even if you make a bit of a mistake, it can't be too bad of a mistake, because these little guys are just, it's free form, free flowing. Oops, that was a boo-boo. Let me see, I think I had my stamp turned the wrong way. I don't really think it's going to cause a problem. Let me put my mask back on there so I don't get the little things on the daisies. So what do you think? It's not perfect, but it's kind of cute, right? Now I'm going to go back in with some more leaves, I think. I'm going to add a few more leaves. And it's fun because if you're not a perfectionist, you have to set the perfectionist to the side and just enjoy yourself, knowing that you can always get out another piece of paper, right? Okay, now there's one more thing to do, and that is there are some little dots for the center of the bigger flowers. And for this I'm using, I haven't been telling you, sorry. This is soft suede, and so were those little guys. So this is a stamp with just some little dots. And I put that in the middle of the flowers. And it just makes them look a little bit more realistic. Now, I wanted to do a summer card. Hasn't that just come to life as a summer card? Right? Yeah. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to actually just glue this on my card base, my Whisper White 8.5 by 5.5 card base, scored at 4 1/4. And the reason I'm going to glue it is I love the glue, and that allows me to get it even on all the sides. So we're just going to do that. I hope you can, let me push it up a little bit, but I want to get see if I can get everything even on all the, what we might call margins. There we go. Now I'm going to put a piece of Magenta Madness cardstock right across the center. Maybe I'll raise it a bit. I don't know. I think maybe I'll raise it a bit since there's a little activity down here. And I'm going to glue that. Okay, right across. I don't know. It's so hard to decide. Okay, I'm going to put it here. Because you don't want to cover up those pretty, pretty flowers, right? Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is do our sentiment piece. So this is a 1" by 4" piece of Magenta Madness, and you can compare it with Melon Mambo. It's brighter, isn't it? It's just it's a brighter pink. This one is a little darker. And it's fun to see the difference between the two. So the sentiment I'm using from the stamp set is for a very kind and thoughtful friend. I always need, I'm always needing thank you notes. So I'm going to use for a very sweet and thoughtful friend. And I've got to get my glasses on here. And this is a 1/2 inch piece of Whisper White. And I've just made it extra long so I can cut it wherever I want to. And let's see if I can get that. It's pretty easy to get it in, you know, centered on there as far as up and down. Yeah. Because it has a nice edge at the bottom. Sometimes if the edges are curly, it's hard to get the stamp straight, but this stamp is very straight, and so it helps you to stamp it straight. So now I've got my scissors here, my little paper snips, and I'm going to cut this so that it is right in the center there of my, I probably could have done this before I put the magenta piece on, but that's okay. And then I want to trim this off just a tiny bit. I saw that was a little long. Let's go back and make sure this is even. Okay, and now we're just going to put this on with some little mini dimensionals. I always have to check and make sure I've got my card on the right side because I've been known to do it like this. Have you? Yes, I know. Okay, let's put some little mini Stampin' Dimensionals along this sentiment strip. I'm not getting them real even, all right, am I? But you know what? When it's on the underside, nobody sees, so don't tell anybody, okay? And what I wanted really to show you by this is the options for both of these things. The stamp set goes, you know, is meant to go with the kit, the Gorgeous Posies kit, but seriously, I think they can stand alone. And I like having them both, but I think they can stand alone. And there you go. There's your card. Isn't that super cute? And of course we could put a flower in the center, and I'm going to put one in the center and on my own envelope also. But I just wanted to show you what you can do with this stamp set. And hey, Sue. And then you've also got the beautiful cards from the kit. Gorgeous posies. I mean, seriously. So I've used some different colors so we can really see different things that can be done with the kit and the stamp set. And thank you for popping on a Tuesday. Let me know how you liked it, if you kind of like it better than Friday, if it's easier for you. I'm going to do both for a while and just see how it works out. I hope you're having a good week, and don't forget to take advantage of those great offers that are only good through the end of June. So let me see if I can just pop on. I wish for you a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you Friday. Okay, bye-bye.